This is where Spike's arrogance, I think, is too much. Like, you're walking, you should be sprinting after them.
No, I don't run.
Hey guys, and welcome back. So today we're going to be watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 2, Episode 6. This time I have Thor joining me, and this is his first time watching the episode. If you guys want to see more of Thor's reaction to Buffy, make sure to go and check out his channel. He also does a lot of other reactions, so make sure to subscribe to his channel because he's awesome. So Thor, do you usually read the title of an episode, or do you just go in blind?
I usually just go in completely blind.
Oh, okay, interesting. So you just come off watching the Reptile Boy, so what do you think is going to be going on this episode? Do you have any hopes or wishes?
I'm hoping that we see more of Spike and Drusilla, because episode 3 was just such an exciting... There's just such an energy. I feel like it was really stepping up the stakes and the hype of the show. I really want to see more of those characters. But if not, who knows? We could explore. This could be like a one-off episode that explores something else. I really liked episode 4, the Mummy episode. I forget which one that was called. But that was a really good... Mummy Girl? Okay, I was close. Mummy something. But I thought that was like a really... one of my favorite of the standalones. Kind of just exploring. I really like the idea of a very sympathetic, tragic villain.
Yeah, so. I like those too. Actually, I really like the second episode. Like, when the Frankenstein guy is going back into the fire. Like, honestly, I almost teared up.
It's sad,
Yeah.
He was dealt a rough hand, I was kind of big on the side of Cordelia there, being like, okay, this isn't fair for her, but it is something I feel like that we're seeing in this season, at least so far, is that there's a little bit more complexity in the bad guys.
Yeah, so. You kind of feel like that that's the right thing for them, like that was had to happen, but you're like, it's still a little bit conflicting.
It is. I think they put you in the place of these kind of tragic, broken characters, and it makes me wonder, like, how would I behave if something this horrible happened to me and I was stuck in this difficult situation? Would I be like Buffy, stepping up like the hero? I'd like to think so, but would I? Would I really? I don't know.
I don't know. I'm definitely the running away type, so...
How well do you remember this episode? Do you remember, like, everything that happens? Is this one that you don't know too well?
Honestly, because I do, like, I watch the episode and then while editing I usually rewatch it like 2 or 3 times. I remember pretty much all the episodes really well.
Okay, so no big shocking surprises. You're not gonna be like, what just happened? Okay.
I mean, small moments and like funny bits, but like as the beats, I think I got the beats down.
Okay, I got you. All right, well, it'll just be me on the emotional roller coaster, experiencing whatever we're in store for this episode then.
And I'm going to be sitting here with my poker face on.
I definitely appreciate that. But this full episode, if people want to watch along and see all of our reactions every second, they can't get enough, that's going to be up on your Patreon and on my Patreon as well. Links in the description, right?
Exactly. I'm going to put everything, the links to Thor's channel and his Patreon, my Patreon, all of the good stuff.
Okay, what? Wait, someone's filming her? That old school recorder though, man. She got it.
Because she's Buffy. She's the coolest person ever.
She seriously is. Like, could you even compete?
No.
Who is this creepy guy? Mr. Voyeur Vampire.
Honestly, what a creep.
I mean, we got pumpkin patches, so I'm wondering if this is going to be very Halloween related here.
I mean, it could be. We definitely saw pumpkins. It's so awkward, me not like, I don't know. What could it be?
No, I know. You're like, I have no idea what happens. No, but I wonder, like, why would you be filming Buffy?
I don't know.
I'm assuming it's not a diehard fan, so is he going to be showing evidence, like, to other vampires?
Maybe.
I mean, because he was just chilling out while his friend's getting killed. It's like, that does not seem very cool in the vampire bro code. Just watching as your buddy gets staked.
He was like, this is better than TV, so...
That's true. He's just like, this is so much fun.
Hi.
Hi.
Cordelia does not give up.
His loss is your incredible gain.
Aw, how could you stand up Cordelia?
My Barbie dream car had nicer seats.
Oh my gosh.
Buffy?
Honestly.
Angel, I don't think Angel vibes with Cordelia.
Buffy just doesn't know how to communicate.
Rough day at the office.
Their emotions, I feel like, are too strong sometimes for each other.
I love the hair. It just screams street urchin. You know what? Nail polish and facials. You know what I think about? Ambush tactics. Beheading.
I think it's honestly a better conversation for a date, though. Like, what is Angel going to talk about with the facial? He can talk about tactics.
Exactly. He knows how to behead as well. Like.
Exactly. Here we go. Come on, Snyder.
Hey.
You're volunteering.
But I have to get to class.
Unwilling volunteers. That is the best way to collect volunteers. You have no choice. You're volunteering.
Halloween must be a big night for you. Tossing eggs, keying cars, bobbing for apples. One pathetic cry for help after another.
Who bobs for apples? That's part of troublemaking.
Not according to Giles. He swears that tomorrow night is like dead for the undead. They stay in.
Those wacky vampires. That's why I love them. They just keep you guessing.
I don't know, Giles. Have you seen one horror movie ever? I think the chances of there being little activity on Halloween are extremely low.
I heard some guy say she was fast.
I hope you mean like the wind.
Well, you know what I mean.
Something damn manly.
His chances of going out with Buffy just plummeted completely.
Yeah.
It's too bad we can't sneak a look at the Watcher Diaries and read up on Angel. I'm sure it's full of fun facts to know and tell.
Do not tell me that's what they're going to do.
It would be wrong.
The second they mention that, I'm like, for sure they're going to look.
They are. And I don't think you want to learn about Angelus's past, honestly.
Not if you want to consider relationship with him. Right?
Yeah.
Because his baggage, I feel like, it's not your normal relationship baggage.
You need to have some fun.
Yeah, where's Miss Calendar? We should go out on Halloween.
Oh my god, yes. I want to see them dress up. Couples custom.
Yes.
Have you know that I have many relaxing hobbies?
Such as?
Well,
Reading?
enjoy cross-referencing.
Do you stuff your own shirts or do you send them out?
It's even worse.
So, Miss
Yeah.
Calendar said you were a babe.
She said what?
She said that you were a hunk of burning something or other. Shame. I gotta go.
She made it.
Babe.
Oh, poor Giles. He's going to be, like, trying to, like, interpret that for the rest of the week. Like, what did she mean?
And look at her. She's got a funny waist. Look how tiny that is.
Thank you. Now I feel better.
Willow was trying.
She's such a good best friend.
Not during the day, anyway.
Oh,
Little
please,
hint.
don't tell me he still lives at home. Like he has to wait for his dad to get back before he can take the car.
Cordelia immediately loses attraction. He lives at home? Get out.
Absolutely not.
Angel's a vampire. I thought you knew.
Oh, he's a vampire. But when it comes to dating, I'm the Slayer.
Oh. Oh.
What a line.
I think Cordelia might actually be right. I think she kind of is the Slayer in the dating sphere compared to Buffy.
Buffy is just too self-conscious, I think.
Yeah. I just think, like, approaching the relationship with Angel with, like, trying to compare, like, all his past and things like that, that's not conducive to, like, a healthy thing moving forward.
Exactly.
I promise from now on I'll let you get pummeled.
Hello? That was our touching reconciliation moment there.
Okay.
Now she can look like all the women from the 1800s.
Yeah.
Please, let me.
What are the chances this is a normal dress and not cursed or something?
Honestly, 0%. It's Buffy.
Why?
I know.
Meet the hidden princess.
This guy seems
I think we found a
creepy
match.
too.
And I feel quite moved to make you a deal you can't refuse.
Yeah. Who talks like that?
No. Sir, she's a minor. Take several steps back.
Rewind.
Okay, so he is gonna be in this episode here.
Oh yeah.
So you love my inside, the parts you can't see.
Eyeballs to entrails, my sweet. Nothing happens on Halloween.
Someone's come to change it all.
Who?
I don't
We got
know.
a new baddie coming in the scene here.
And who could have guessed that Halloween wasn't gonna go as planned?
Exactly. Oh, okay.
The peace that ignores thee.
Oh, I love his eyeshadow. That was a cool shot.
That was a really cool shot.
Just seeing the two faces, like...
The other side was scarier. I'm like, okay, I get why you turn that away when you're praying.
I promise. I can't wait for the boys to go nonverbal when they see you.
They both look so cute, though. I love them.
They're both rocking their outfits here.
Lady of Buffdom, Duchess of Buffonia, I am in awe. I
Buffonia?
completely renounce.
But wait till you see.
Oh, what?
Hi.
What? You can't do that?
Hey, Will, that's
Willow.
fine boo you got there.
No need to speak to them. The last thing they need is your influence. Just bring them back in one piece.
Don't even talk to them.
Don't even look at them.
Hi.
He's like, nah, not even a hi.
Oh, this guy.
Oz.
Why can't I meet a nice girl like that? Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm so hoping for them. Please.
Oh, he's sweating profusely.
This is an intense prayer session.
I could have sworn I had more candy. I'm sorry, Mr. Monster.
Are you
Maybe
kidding
I'll-
me? Buffy, hurry up. Where are you? What the heck?
Oh my God. Noni Willow.
Xander, quit messing around. This is no time for jokes.
I think she kind of liked it.
I was dressed as a ghost for Halloween, and now I am a ghost.
Wait, so everyone's Halloween costumes came true?
Seems that way.
No guns. That's an order. We just need to find Buffy.
Wait, but what is Buffy gonna turn into?
Buffy, what do we do?
We faint.
A demon! A demon!
It's a car.
It's not a demon. It's a car. What is it wrong?
It's so weird seeing Buffy like hide like that behind Xander.
I love how she saw actual demons, but what she called the demon was a car.
Yeah, the real demons didn't face her, but a car, she's like, what is
I'm
that?
out of here.
And I just want to go home.
You are home. She couldn't have dressed up like Xena.
I say this every episode, but where is Angel? He is the only way we can get out of this. Buffy is not going to be the answer while she's, can't remember who she is.
Honestly, he's probably just sleeping somewhere. He's tired.
Who died and made her the boss?
I think she died.
Buffy, did you see her face? It is really cool seeing Willow kind of take charge, though. I like that.
I know.
Neat.
I think he's actually happy. I think he's actually, enjoying the holiday.
I think so. I think he loves a good chaos.
You would take orders from a woman? Are you feeble in some way?
Ma'am, in the army we have a saying. We must have some kind of amnesia.
I don't know what that is, but I'm certain I don't have it. I bathe quite often.
How do you explain this? You guys are all right. It's total
There he
chaos
is.
out there. Who are you?
Giles, it was not a quiet Halloween.
Nope.
Sorry to interrupt your peaceful research.
Hi. They don't know who they are. Everyone's turned into a monster. It's a whole big thing. How are you?
Gotta throw in a quick flirt, though.
Hurry up!
Ghost.
Yes. The ghost of what exactly?
She told us she got her outfit from Party Town.
And everybody who changed, they acquired their costumes.
Okay, it's just the one
We all
store.
got ours at-
Well, that's actually good. That means it's less crazy and widespread if it's just from one specific store.
You hear that, my friends?
He befriended the children.
I mean, he's a nurturing guy. He's got
Yeah.
a soft side.
Exactly. He's great with kids.
Yeah.
Anyone home?
Imagine someone answers politely, like, "Oh yeah, it's me, the evil bad guy in the back."
Would you like a costume?
Willow, get out of here now.
But
Now. Hello, Ethan. Hello, Ripper.
Okay, so they've got some history here.
No, Giles knows the bad guy. The drama. Oh god. Oh god. Look at Xander. He's so badass.
Look who's saving who now.
And I don't know if you recognize, but that's the guy from the beginning who wanted to go out with Buffy.
Oh, that is the same guy. Okay. Okay.
So now he got his chance to pummel him.
That's very satisfying. He's so much bigger than Xander, too. That's pretty impressive.
He's a vampire. She's got this thing where she thinks, oh, forget it. It's okay.
She still doesn't believe it. I love it.
Beating up that pirate gave me a weird sense of closure.
Pleased to see your old mate, Rupert? It's quite a little act you've got going here, old man.
It's no act. It's who I am.
I know who you are, Rupert, and I know what you're capable of.
You get to live.
Oh, Rupert, you're scary.
Hold on a second. This is insane.
Honestly, I'm speechless.
Say pretty, please.
Shaking.
Yeah, but Spike, you're so cheating, dude. You are cheating. Come on.
Hi, honey. I'm home.
Did the Mr. Cocky, I own this town, just run skimpering away? Yeah, okay.
He really did.
How's he gonna explain that to his girlfriend? I just got whooped.
Aww.
Hey, there you go. There you
She
go.
gained some confidence.
He is smitten.
Interesting. How?
You know how.
Definitely.
Oh, yeah. They're definitely talking about it.
Of course he's gonna be coming back. What a look from Giles, though. He doesn't even look like the same person. That was an intense episode. I really like that one.
Yeah? I think it's so much fun as well.
There's a lot to take in from that one, but that's a huge reveal about Giles. Man, Mr. Friendly, goody two-shoes, read books all the time, librarian watcher is a man with a past here.
I know. The first time I saw him, like, kick Ethan, I was like, this man is getting blood off his hands and he's kicking him. Like, who is he? I don't know him.
Yeah, and that really makes me wonder too, because how many fight scenes have we seen, like training sessions, where Giles has gotten completely pummeled by Buffy? Has he been holding back this whole time just to keep up the facade of this nice, kind of hands-free watcher?
No, it's a possibility.
It just raises so many questions for me, and I really like that. I mean, now I'm so intrigued by Giles, and he called him the Ripper, right? What the heck does that mean?
I don't know. Like, the only Ripper I know is Jack the Ripper. Like,
that's what I was thinking too, right? So I really am hoping we're gonna find out more of that this season. But that just raises it makes me like almost want to reevaluate everything that I've seen so far with Giles, because the fact that he's been holding back and he has some type of history, I'm like, okay, like this means he's a very different type of person, or at the very least used to be a very different type of person than he is now.
Yeah. And he like straight away told Willow to get out. He like didn't want her to know any of this. Like,
yeah, he's making serious efforts to maintain his image as the Watcher that we as the audience have seen up till now, which is also interesting. Like, he really doesn't want them to know. And I wonder if that's as simple as, like, he's ashamed of his past, or if there's something more to it. I don't know if there's a less virtuous intention behind him trying to keep that secret from the rest of the group.
I mean, the bad guy was saying that he's putting on an act. Is he actually putting on an act?
Yeah.
And it's like a long con from him?
I have a lot of questions. I don't think that Giles is evil. I don't think that he's, like, pulling a long con, like, straight up evil. But I do think that he and Angel should have, like, a night where they both get drunk and, like, share past stories. Because I want to see that episode where it's like Angel confesses about all the people he killed as a vampire. Giles, it's like, I guess you have some drunken confessions that you can own up to yourself here. That could be very cool. But I don't know. I thought the whole concept of the episode of, like, everyone turning into their costumes was really, really interesting. And seeing everyone behave so differently in, like, the normal roles that we see them play out episode to episode, like Willow kind of taking charge, Xander stepping up in a physical, I mean, he's stepped up before in a very courageous way, but I don't think he's ever been so confident physically in, like, his combat ability as we've seen in this episode. And then Buffy, of course, like, come on.
It was so crazy to see her, like, crying and hiding behind people. I was just so uncomfortable watching that, like, seeing her so helpless.
I'm sure this was a fun one to act. You know, everyone kind of putting on those different personas and playing different kind of parts than they normally do, like from a cast perspective. I think that it kind of makes an interesting point showing how much of who these characters are has to do with like how they are raised and the circumstances of like where they are brought up. Xander, you know, maybe struggling to be as courageous or as physical. Like if he had just grown up in a different time with different parents, different circumstances, he might be that person who is totally different. And even Buffy, like if she had grown up in a different period historically, or maybe just in different circumstances herself, she might be, I don't know, I just feel like it makes a very interesting commentary about like how much of who we are as people and the roles that we play is outside of our control and has to do with just where you happen to be placed by the roll of the dice of fate. I don't know if you see it that way too a little bit.
I think that's very interesting, but also in Buffy's case, definitely like her being the Slayer adds to it.
Yeah.
Like I think that really gives her the confidence to be who she is. Like I mean, we don't really know what she was like before she became the Slayer, but
yeah, that's a really good point. I've never thought of that. Like we never have seen Buffy, you know, pre-Slayer days, really.
Yeah, so I wonder if that changed who she is or how she acts.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah, I don't know. I also think that, like the lesson of kind of be careful what you wish for was demonstrated in a very entertaining way. You know what I mean? Just thematically, it worked so well with kind of starting with Buffy's, you know, insecurities and her relationship with Angel, and like I feel like it's something that's a temptation for everyone to kind of compare yourself to other people or with a partner, like. How do I own up to their exes or just whatever, you know, like I feel like that's a common insecurity that people can experience. But I think it's a very good lesson. Like maybe you have some things you deal with and some problems or some shortcomings, but you could have it much worse. Like if you actually swapped places with someone else, like Buffy does not want to be, you know, the girl that she was in this episode. Like, can you imagine?
No, that would be, and as Angel said, like he wasn't into that type of girl before either, so he always preferred the women to be more self-assured, more assertive.
Yeah, I really think for Buffy and Angel, like it speaks to, I don't know if it's just the strength of their emotions for each other or but part of like Buffy's inexperience and age, because like to me it's like so clear that, you know, like the opening scene, she shows up for a date. It's like clearly Angel likes you. He is not, you know, liking Cordelia like that. Like you guys are overcomplicating things. Just like hang out, sit, chat, have a good time here. We're all on the same page.
I know. Buffy likes to just like look at the situation, take something away from it, and not even like talk to the person about it. She just assumes that's what's going on and then leaves. And it's just so, like I know she's a teenager, so like I get it.
Yeah.
But you know, if she just talked to the other person and like voiced her concerns, Angel could easily tell her that like, no, it's okay, like I was just waiting for you. She sat down, I'm polite, you know, like he wasn't gonna tell Cordelia to, you know, get away.
Yeah.
He was a nice guy. He's like, of course he's gonna chat to her.
Yeah. I don't know if you could even keep Cordelia away too. She's pretty aggressive in her courting.
Exactly.
You know? She goes after what that was an epic line from Cordelia. And as far as relationships, like she's the Slayer.
She's the Slayer of the dating life. So good. Yeah.
Although she does seem to have some struggles. Like we've kind of seen throughout, she doesn't always seem to have it easy. But I like just how she goes for what she wants and doesn't hold back. That there's something to admire and something also very amusing with Cordelia in like the way that she pursues her romantic interests, I think.
Yeah, I think she's very sweet. And it seems like she really is looking for someone to love her. Like we've seen her with multiple boyfriends, I think. I mean, she definitely had the guy in Prophecy Girl that ended up dying, right?
Yeah.
And now it's this like other guy who's sort of blowing her off. So it seems like she's not going after the right man, but she just always wants someone to like her. Like even a reptile boy, you know, just going after like inappropriate college guys.
Yeah. She needs a special type of guy, that's for sure.
Yeah.
You know, who would work well with her unique personality. But and Buffy and Mr. Musician not Buffy, Willow, I'm sorry. And the Mr. Musician, they keep teasing that out, like them crossing paths. I so hope Willow like finds a nice little slice of happiness. I feel like she has to deal with a lot of disappointment Xander. Like, we've seen so many episodes where you just see that heartbroken look on her face, and I'm like, oh, someone just give her a hug.
I know.
Like, I would love to see her happy, in some upcoming episodes here.
I hope she can like move past her crush on Xander, because I mean, it doesn't seem like he's gonna love her back the same way she wants him to. So
yeah,
best thing for her to like try and move on with someone else, maybe with this musician guy.
I'm hoping if they're a good fit and Willow's happy, that would bring some joy. That would warm my soul, especially in this Christmas time. Like, that would be great,
Yeah, it's a shame this wasn't the Christmas episode.
Yeah, that would have been perfect. That would have worked out like perfect timing, right? Comes out right around Christmas. But what did you think of Spike this episode? Like, rewatching it again, like, how did you feel his role? To me, like, I feel like he should be a little bit embarrassed. I think he messed up big time. First of all, I'm like, dude, you're so weak, you can't face Buffy on her own terms. Like, that's playing cheap. Like, how are you going to brag to your girlfriend about being all tough and cool if you can't even take on the Slayer? Like, he comes into town walking around like, oh, Slayers, I kill them, no problem. And then it's like, now he's like, well, I have to make them, like, not themselves, a girl who doesn't know how to fight before I can take them on. Yeah. I don't know. What did you think of him this episode?
I don't know. I like that he was, like, strategic about it. Like, he had her filmed at the beginning. Like, he was like, I'm going to study her.
Yeah.
But then that didn't even, like, come up. Because, like, he studied her and then went after her when she was weak, and then still just ran away when she came back to her full power. It's like, what was the point of all of that, honey? Like, all of this planning and then you just run away? Honestly?
I think deep down he's a little scared.
Yeah. I mean, he's smarter than most vampires, because at least he knows to run away. But it's kind of embarrassing.
I think it's seriously embarrassing. Like, what I want to see, like, a scene with him and Drusilla Halloween night when he like came back to the evil vampire lair. Like, how did he explain?
He was like, I couldn't find Buffy. I don't know what happened, but she was just nowhere to be found. It was a bust, but I made some children friends, so that's a plus. Yeah,
that's a good cover story.
Yeah.
I wonder, like, on the walk home, was he like, panically brainstorming, like, what the hell am I going to say to her? Like, I messed this up so bad.
And then Drusilla's just like, well, I had a vision of you running away, so want to explain that.
I do. That's something, too, I'm kind of interested in, like, exactly what her powers are.
Yeah. Like, we know nothing about it, really.
She seems like she's always in desperate need of caffeine. I always see her, I'm like, you need, like, some coffee to wake up. Like,
she's just in her own little world. Like, she's having fun. It's all good.
I'm not saying she's on drugs, but if someone told me that she was a pothead or did some strong edibles, I'd be like, I can see that. I can definitely see that with her energy that she's putting off here.
It's like, can you share your supply? Maybe? Because it seems like she's having fun. So, honestly...
It really, that's what I'm saying. Like, she seems like whatever zone she's in a good spot, whatever that is, right? Well, this was a lot of fun. Thanks for watching this episode with me. This was another really good episode, and now I'm kind of left. I'm gonna go right into later today, probably watching the next episode. But I really want to see more about Giles. Hopefully see some stuff with Willow. I was really happy seeing her kind of take more of an active role and have to step up out of necessity. I feel like Willow's one of those people, like, some people, they say to learn how to swim, you just throw people in the pool. There's certain personalities like that. I think she's one of those. Like, I don't think she would have ever volunteered to step up like that, but the second she was like, they needed her, she actually is, like, very competent and able to.
I mean, I just love that, how she was forced to be in that outfit that Buffy picked out for her, and by the end she actually chose to stay in it. Like, I just really love the progression of that she was, like, confident enough at the end. Like, you know what? I do great. I am such a badass now. So I really love, like, how far she's come since season 1. Like, she's more confident and self-assured, and hope to see that, trajectory grow.
Yeah, me too. Because that was a really cool moment, how she, like, made that choice on her own by the end of the episode.
Yeah.
That's cool to see. Willow with that confidence.
All right, well, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Thank you to Thor for being here with me. This was so much fun. I loved rewatching this episode. Like, honestly, I don't know if you know this, but my favorite character is Giles. So I absolutely lost my mind during this episode the first time I saw it. I was like, oh my god, am I, like, loving the wrong man? What's going on with him? I just had a meltdown, honestly. So it was really fun rewatching this, knowing what's gonna happen next, and yeah, it's still like a very chilling scene, so I really loved rewatching that.
Oh man, so this made you question everything with Giles. Giles is your number one pick.
Yeah, he was my number one pick since season 1, so...
This is like finding out all the baggage from your crush. You're like, hold on a second. You came from where?
Let me re-evaluate everything right now. Like,
honestly.
Up is down, down is up. I'm unsure, so... I love this episode so much. And yeah, thank you for being here with me. Thank you guys for watching.
Yeah, thank you so much. This was a blast.
And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
I tried so hard, but all these scars, they cut so deep, I bleed. I fell so fast from heaven. It's like someone